Happy Sunday.
What's up, Daniel? I'm talking. I'm playing the game. I was talking to Daniel. I said, "What's up, Daniel?"
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show brings you the Windy City Showdown. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Matthew Boyd. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next offering popped in the air, right field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Andrew Vaughn now makes a sliding stop. Martinez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouled off left side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and the spit on it.
And a swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Straight three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the score.
Oh, we caught one. Let's go. Let's go. No, shit. Dang, I thought that was gone.
And that's the third out. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. You're dialed in.
Wow.
Back here at the friendly confines. Getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, number 64. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
John Birdie at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. 1 out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Kyle Tucker at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Back in that slide.
The 0-2. Caught and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started, and now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Gets under and pops it up. Bush makes the catch, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Brooks Baldwin.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 1-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And the 0-1. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the rookie DH, Tim Elko. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Crow Armstrong ranges back.
Yes.
And that one's gone into the bleachers.
Going out. Yes.
It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
1 out, base is empty. Lenny Sosa getting ready to hit. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tucker makes the play. 2 away. And here is J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the 1st inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Next pitch misses way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Next offering is in the dirt. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson throws across the diamond. 3rd out. But 2 rounds. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch just misses. Suzuki launched a homer in his most recent game. And another ball. This to 3rd, Vaughn. That's 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd. Now at the plate, Michael Bush. There's a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive. 2-2 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Carroll collects, fires to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Ian Happ up to hit. Ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw is offline. He's safe. It's 3-1. So 2 down. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Just missed. Happ, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one is downstairs. Now 2-0. That's a little bit low.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And ball 4 to
you
a
fucking,
board.
you see that bullshit? That was a strike. Oh my God. That was some bullshit right there. That was a strike. That was a fucking, that was a ball, man. This umpire is terrible.
In his most recent game, that one lifted to left. And that's the inning.
It's terrible, man. That was some bullshit.
But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single.
That must be Ed Drummond back there.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Boyd back to work. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball.
I mean, he didn't step it up.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. On the ground to third, Birdie.
I was out in front.
To first, leadoff man retired here in the third. Benintendi to the plate, went down on strikes his first time through.
You're pitching away out of it to go up there.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
You gotta try to grab the front, the top of it, and go opposite there. Ooh.
Liner, and that should be extra bases.
That should be stand up too.
Around first and hustling for second.
We get that stand one.
And that's a 2-bagger.
Yeah.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
He pitched inside.
Foul ball there.
He's going to pitch away from him. Do it again.
Man at second. That one fouled off.
Yes. Was I out of the front? I was late. I was late on that. So.
0-2 now.
Oh,
smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. So Rizzo retired.
We need a single.
And now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 1 so far.
We need a single. Get way back.
Slice the other way and foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Yeah, wait on, sit on. Sit on it, yes! Sit on it, baby! Sit on it, baby, yes! Sit on it, baby, yes! Sit on that motherfucker. That was a slider, too. Sit on it.
Felt good.
Sit on it.
8th home run of the year.
Sit on it. He sat on it. He waited that slider out. He will hit that slider out. He will hit that shit out. Yes.
They're having a great time out there.
He waited that out. He sat on that slider. He waited that out. He waited that slider out. He sat on it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound
coming
off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Get that weight back.
Slice
there you
to
go,
right.
Brooks. Fall.
Tucker makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of... Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Foul ball. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now one missed.
2-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second.
My brother
not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Goes down looking. Here's Kyle Tucker. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%.
You gotta try to blow this one down.
Horner stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants. You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. So a leadoff triple, but they can't push across a run. On to inning number 4. The Windy City Showdown continues now. And here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. And first offering is fouled off.
We're going to knock him out. One more hit, they can pull him.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Please let him be right-handed. Please.
Caleb Thielbar into the game. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Wow.
Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa, flied to right his first time. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. On the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Sliced hard but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That one is
yes!
belted.
Yes, we scoring off of that, baby. That should be stand
And
up,
that gets
too.
down in the corner. The
oh,
run comes
shit.
in from second. The relay throw.
Yes.
Not in time. He's got a double.
Comes through with the RBI. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And that one fouled off.
This thing.
Man on second, 2 down. That's ripped to right down the line.
Yes.
And that's
Damn.
just foul.
Man, I say he was scoring off of that, most definitely.
Swing and a miss.
Yes.
And he's down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Sox. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Michael Busch.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And that skips in the dirt.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Vaughn. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Kelly in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Here's a high chopper. Sosa. And the Cubs go 1-2-3.
Throw the ball.
The Windy City Showdown continues now. There's Benintendi to start it off. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking. And the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
And the next pitch is way outside. That one pushed to the left and foul. On the ground. And foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Whips it to first on the run. And Benintendi is out. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 in this one.
Rizzo.
late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-2 is the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fails another, and that's three straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. So here's Robert now. He's already homered here in this one. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. Dansby Swanson stands in. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And they turn the double play.
We get it.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Rizzo. That's
Good evening.
What's up, Trey?
Nothing happening there for the Cubs. The lead remains 5. The Windy
Just tuned
City
into a good
Showdown
one.
continues now.
Crosstown rivalry
And
game.
now, Brooks Baldwin.
One more pitch, they're going to take him out. Bring in the righty. Pass in like Sam left.
Thielbar back to work.
Dang, why did I chase that?
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a foul ball.
Way to fight, bro.
Up and in. And a count 1 and 2.
What's this repertoire? We got sleeper, 12, 6, and 4, 6.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That's a 12, 6. That must be his good ball. There we go.
To the right side. In time to Bush. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Edgar Caro, 1 for 2. Fought off foul.
That's a sweeper. You get the one that sweeper in that 12-6 more than the score scene. You can look out for that 12-6.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate.
I was looking for that.
Kelly snags it for the second out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
So 2 down now, and here is Tim Elko. And first offering is fouled off.
He was late. He's been balled.
2 outs, base is empty. Pitch in the dirt, and 1 and 1.
Wait him out, wait him out, wait him out, wait him out. You got to bring it over. You ain't going to walk. You got to bring the ball over. Wait him out. Wait him out, wait him out.
In the air, right field. Tucker makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, well, we go bottom 6. Now the third baseman, John Birdie, swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In the air to left center. Benintendi ranging after it. 1 up, 1 down.
You got your 5 in the third.
So here's Kyle.
You got your 5. You swallow 5. I like it.
Tucker now.
Number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Just missed. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Chase.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Suzuki stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Base knock right field. And that extends the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-1. He swings and fouls one off.
That was a strike.
Suzuki off of first with two away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Six your ass down. Matter of fact, six your funky ass. Let's get about 2 more runs. We can wrap it up.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyson Miller.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
J.D. Martinez stands in. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, one down. So a man aboard, and now here is Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Benintendi up here, 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
One of them going home, him or Rizzo.
There's a swing.
Oh, I told you the lefty's going to get down on his ass. The lefty's going to get on his ass.
This looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
He got one out of it. He'll take that.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. One run across. Here comes the skipper.
Please bring out another right.
Porter Hodge comes on now.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now Luis Robert Jr. And a foul ball. First and third, 1 down. Squirts away a little bit.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Rizzo into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out.
High in the air, out to right.
Oh, we can tag up. We can tag up. We can tag up. We're tagging up.
Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third.
Yes.
He'll score the sac fly. It's 9-1.
Yes. No, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game.
Oh my God! Yes! 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 Yes!
Back and you can
Yes!
forget it.
We busted open. We beat the Cubs' ass. Yes, he homered twice.
Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 11-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Next to hit, Edgar Caro. Happ settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. But they tack on 5 runs. 7th inning stretch time. It's the White Sox. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
1 run.
Kelly.
Taking them out. Taking your ass out.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Frazier Ellard.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Right through there for a strike. Ellard measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
Okay.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And it falls. Man at first, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong, just missed.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
1 strike.
Happ leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
No, that's low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that is in for a strike. And it's 3-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 on, 2 outs. Foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Cubs strand a couple.
Let's get some more runs.
Ready to begin the 8th, and now it's going to be Tim Elko. Swings through that one.
Relax. Get thirsty.
0-1's the count.
Relax.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Ball 1 there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Swing and a foul out of play. 1 down, base is empty.
Oh my
Hammers
God!
that
Yes.
one deep left
Oh
field
my God! We
and
win it.
forget
So
it.
that's like 5 home runs. Oh, he knocked it out the park too.
A solo shot. His 4th home run of the season.
He's
And they
rocking
tack
it.
one on the board. It's 12-1. That's his.
Yes.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
Number 66, Julian.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that
0-1.
time. One out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're in the top of the 8th. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Ooh,
One ball,
Baya.
2
You gotta
strikes.
remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Struck him out of the foul tip. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Vaughn. In the air, foul off first. Bush makes the play, and that is that. But the White Sox get one on a homer. Bottom of the 8th. Now, John Birdie. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off left side. And it skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
On the outside corner, got him looking. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. On the ground to the left.
Shit.
And that one finds its way through. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4 hole, Seiya Suzuki. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Double play ball to second. There's one.
Out.
Double play.
Oh, it's
They
18.
can't seem to break through. Inning.
Yeah, well,
Pitching for
Here
the
comes the
Cubs.
closer here in the 9th, Ryan Presley.
And he's coming in to pitch on
Oh,
4
yeah.
days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And he deals. Line drive. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. That one pushed foul.
straighten him out.
Presley, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a
I'm in
miss.
front on the slow.
0-2.
Benintendi on at first, nobody out.
Damn.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now.
Oh my
This
God!
one drops
Yes!
to left.
Yes!
No
Yes!
doubt
Yes!
about it as they add on
We done hit
more.
like 7 home runs on these boys. That's crazy. We beat them.
Home run number 15 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 14-1.
we done hit like 7
They
home runs.
absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
Stepping in, Luis Robert Jr. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Oh!
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Now batting.
And
the
next to him
shortstop.
for the Sox, Brooks Baldwin.
on,
He's
Brooks.
got a
He's
couple
showing up.
homers
He been
already,
balling.
so can he possibly do it
balling.
again?
Come on,
He been
man. Of course he
balling.
can. Those two he hit were
been
legit.
balling.
And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
He's been balling. Thank God I brought him up. He took the right. Right.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hat puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. High fly ball out towards left field. Hap ranging back on it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
He was like 4 or 5 feet away from that ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. There's a line drive to left field. That's a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Here comes the manager.
Then he was like 5.
Drew Pomeranz on the pitch here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Next to hit, Tim Elko. Swinging a foul straight back. Still only one out here in the inning. That one to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next to the White Sox.
Lenin Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one sliced foul.
He was late.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it, and they extend their lead.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
Martinez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one ripped to left. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and the lead continues to grow. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox.
That's a slipper.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground right side. Tosses to first, and that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, last chance for the home team. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. That's in there. Strike one. Check swing, called strike. Ground ball, left side. Vaughn gets it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ready. Pitches.
And he takes a strike. Next offering misses. 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Sosa makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Ian Happ will hit next. That one misses. 1-0. There's a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Eller is just 1 strike away. Just missing there. And it's 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look.
I can't wait to see these hospitals. That was an ass whooping. That was an ass whooping. We probably get about 7 or 8 minutes. White Sox 45 at bats, 20 hits, 17 runs, 9 strikeouts. He hit 6 home runs. Similar to hit more than that. Pitchers did they bang. Both of my relief guy got 5 Ks and my starter got 7. Wow. That's the game. 33 at bat. 8 hit. 1 walk and struck out 12 times. They just like, oh my God, they're gonna be done this series. They used 7 pitchers in the first game of the series. They bullpen depleted. They bullpen gonna be depleted. That shit crazy. We beat the shit out of them. Let me change the title. Stop this game.